period underway. Face-off controlled here by Upenn as they'll bring it back. Pass up a little too far as Mose will take it back past their own blue line. A big hit there as Penn takes it back as they're into the Millersville zone. Shot there just a little bit wide. Unable to corral it was Cranston, but then almost took it away, but that one out of play as we'll get a face-off here from the blue line.
And I got to be honest right there, that's a huge check right there by Bajankis in the neutral zone. Realized he had a chance maybe to try to get this crowd back in it. Obviously right in front of his own bench. Just trying his best right there. Just to enter a little bit of juice here early. And now they got a humongous face-off zone in the offensive end.
Yeah, wins the face-off there, but then deflected. Here we go the other way. Here's Morgan past the blue line. That one deflected away. Fighting for it is Cranston. As Marauders keep it in the zone. That one just a little bit wide. O'Connell back out. A back check there, but Penn. Turnover there as Morgan took it away. Couldn't quite get it out. Shot there. Wide left. Big hit there. Keeping in the zone is Penn. Shot there. Off the body. It's Cassidy able to shut that one off, but still in the Marauder zone. Cranston with the puck now. He'll lay it up a little too far there for Morgan as that one called for an icing.
And again, right there, good opportunity there for Bond, right? Little odd thing going on there, but Jenkins again in the middle of it, laying the body, getting the loose puck, centering it up. That's just one you got to at least try to put on net. And again, there was the odd angle shot. Another good job right there by Cassidy. Still keeping the body on there.
Face-off win there for the Marauders, but can't get it out. As Quakers will take it back, pass up off the stick of Keon. The whistle here. Looks like an offside was the call.
And again, right there, just saw it there on the offensive end, right there towards the right of Cassidy. It was intriguing. They kind of threw a player back like Millersville was in the first period there for Penn. We'll see if they continue to do that or not.
Into the Penn zone. They'll fight for it along the boards. Controlled here as here comes Board. Here he goes into the zone. Makes a deke there, but can't quite check the defender. It's that one taken away. They'll lay it up. As Keon off his stick. Martin lost it. Laid up for Keon. Taken away. Laying it back. Just out of reach for Keon as there's Bell with it. Too far. As a little entanglement there.
You just can't do that. That should be a penalty, and I would like to see the minutes on that. That is
You get a Penn fan certainly not liking it, not one bit. As you saw, the arm referee was up, so a penalty called, as I believe that is Stromberg who will go to the box.
And again, that's another thing here. Obviously, Brown, again, one of the leaders for this team. This is going to be huge now. This Quaker squad's going to get on the power play down 1, but got to look at it here. That just looked like frustration right there out of Stromberg. He just couldn't get to his stick and just kind of let it boil over. You got to be a little more even-keeled in the type of game like this, again, with so many more implications on the line.
Yep, so face-off in the Marauders zone. Power play here for the Quakers. Extra pass there, centering one. Wouldn't go. As Glossy. That one, big block there from Cranston on the kill. So the Quakers will reset. Back in to Marauders zone they go. Armley had it, but now left behind. Centering pass taken away. But couldn't quite get it out, but that'll be enough for a reset as the Marauders will change here on the kill. Armley with the puck, but deflected there. So another clear here for the Marauders on the penalty kill. The feet able to make it back there. But again, back in the Quakers zone. So thus far, a nice job on this penalty kill here for Millersville.
And that was a fantastic play right there by Carey. Instead of trying to be selfish and possibly get a shorthanded goal opportunity, decided to play it back to his teammate, kill some more time, knew the assignment, and executed it perfectly.
Here's Bell with it, tries to get it out, and does clear. So, minute 20 into this power play. Pretty limited here for Upenn, but still some time. Here they go. Buglassi makes his way in. Deflected there. Buglassi back out. Armley with it at the top. About 10 seconds left here on this power play, so one last chance here for the Quakers. Bell able to get his stick on it. That one gets out. As that one, a takeaway here. A chance to Zerko. He makes a move, but a big save there. Coming out of the power play, wow.
And right there, that's a heads-up play right there by Baglosi, too. Getting his stick right there, clearing the porch, getting it out of harm's way.
A big save by Averill there. Coming out of the box. So, nevertheless, a penalty kill here for Millersville, a big one, as they still lead by one 5 minutes into this second period.
You can see right here, Baglosi just out of nowhere loses his edge right there. That is dangerous, humongous save right there by the senior. Playing his last home game here in the class of 23. Now it looks like they're having a conversation about where they want to put the face-off, considering that Corelli, obviously the arm was up for it to be offsides. Now they're looking at it if it was an intentional offsides or not. If it is, they're going to put it all the way down here towards the Millersville end. If not, they're going to just put it right back here towards the neutral zone.
Well, the players at least are treating it like it's going to be a face-off here in the Marauder zone, but we will see. I'll stand by here as the officials talk it over here on the blue line. But yeah, I mean, a big penalty kill there for Millersville, and then an even bigger chance there. Breakaway attempt, but a huge save there from the senior, like you said. So we play on. See if that gives Millersville some momentum here. So face up from the blue line. They made a decision here. One by Millersville to send it into the zone. As Freeman had it, he'll give it away. Quakers with it. Pass up, taken away. Here they go. Here's Martin, the athletic defenseman. He'll go behind the net. Martin still with it. We'll send it down. Freeman got a stick on it. As what a chance there from point blank. Here's Bell. He'll send one in. Save made and covered up by Averill there.
For sleigh ball right there. That was an intriguing little sequence we saw. Obviously battle for it towards the wall. Kind of gets centered out of nowhere. Sleigh ball quickly on the backhand, just misses the net. If he doesn't shoot that one wide, I think that goes into the net. And at that point, you get a humongous goal right there. We'll see what goes on. Nonetheless, Penn possibly a little lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
O'Connell able to win the faceoff here for the Marauders. This one sent down. As Patan in there took it away for a second. Here comes Penn. Past the blue line and in they go. As that one gloved by the netminder Cassidy, who's hasn't had quite as much action, but staying strong there in net.
Sometimes that's kind of uneasy for a goaltender. You know, sometimes you'd rather get peppered with some shots than be cold and then out of nowhere have an opportunity towards the end.
Here's a takeaway here. Cranston as that one. Just a little too much there from Morgan. Here's a shot, that one off the pad. As contact there. As they'll come out. And back into the Penn zone as they will change, the Marauders will. Here comes Armalay. Feed up, deflected away. Nice defensive play there. But we will go the other way here now. And now back possession with Penn. As put that one in the net, but too easy there for Cassidy. Just under 13 minutes left in this second period. Still 2-1 in favor of Millersville. Deflection there. That one laid up. Raymond off the stick of Keon. Excuse me. Almost a steal there as Board almost gave it away, but this time they go in with numbers. Board making a move. He attacks the net. Still, I was going to say there, I had to blow the whistle there as the net kind of
gets knocked
loose
off
there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got to be honest, it's happened a lot calling some games here in the Class of 1923 arena. The net sometimes is a little loose. Nonetheless, still works out well. Again, though, good job by that official not ending the play until obviously there wasn't a scoring threat.
I'm sure Averill was probably thinking, hey, like, let's get a whistle here.
Absolutely. Sometimes you're always looking for that whistle. Nonetheless, though, we'll see. Penn's got to get something going.
As almost a chance there, as that was Stromberg got the penalty earlier. As he hits the deck. Here's Board. He'll take a rip. That one goes wide. And Penn with it. Glossy into the zone. Nice check there for Glossy, though. As the arm is up and a penalty will be called. Glossy there attacking the net, and, well, I guess good things happen out of that for Penn.
Absolutely. Again, you're going to see right here, it's the one thing he's done a lot this season, too. Using his speed to his advantage. Looks like we're going to get a timeout right here by the Quakers. Looks like they're going to want to talk some things over.
Yep. So Martin is going to be called for the penalty here. So now a second power play opportunity in this period for Penn. It was a pretty clean one on both sides in the first period, but this time for Millersville, 2 penalties in them. So another chance here to even up the scoreboard. It's Ford, back out. Armalay. There's a shot and a save with the glove there by Cassidy. As that was Dennis Brown, the team leader in points there with the shot. He wanted the puck, he got it, and couldn't put it in, but a scoring chance. Face off one here by Penn on this power play. Just 20 seconds in. Pass for Armalay, a little too much there. It'll spin all the way over on the boards. Glossy over to Brown. Brown will send it down. As battling on the boards there. And the clear there for Millersville. And they will quickly change. Reset here for Upenn. They'll bring it back up. Here's Jacob Keon with it. Keon behind the net. Tried a little wraparound opportunity there, but couldn't quite get it on the net. Armalay. And a fire one. Glove save there for Cassidy.
The one thing I've seen so far, obviously we saw it on that save on Brown, and then obviously Keon trying to get that quick wraparound. The angles have been fantastic for this netminder in Tyler Cassidy. Also, again, just his post-to-post action, making sure he doesn't overcommit one way or the other. He's had a pretty strong outing so far.
Face-off win here for Bunyata. Bunyata behind the net. As that one, nice check there defensively by Millersville. Hit along the boards. Fighting for it. Bunyata with it. Bunyata. He'll send one to the net. That one too high. Jenkins had it. That one deflected. That was bored with the deflection. They'll keep it in the pen zone, though, with just about 15 seconds left in this power play. It was Tarazzi setting it down. They'll fight along the boards. That'll do it for the power play, but still in the zone here, and a score!
My goodness, and a great celebration to boot right there. That's a fantastic off-puck cut. That almost looked like more of a basketball move. It looked like the younger Keon brother set it up in the slot. Everything was drawn towards him, and then a guy you cannot forget about on the ice is Matas Pajankis. You're going to see it right here on the replay. Just left all alone on the doorstep. Tips it right in.
So Pajankis there set up by Zach Keon. It's not a power play goal, but right there, it was still in the zone after that. And a big score there as we were even at 2. It was Daniel Yoon now. Penn back in the zone. Past the red line. Goes Armale. So a lot of puck possession here for Upenn in these past couple minutes. Couldn't score the power play, but did their job of keeping it in the zone. Hit there for Armale. Wow, timed up well on Morgan.
Another message sent right there, too, by this Penn squad. Again, we did see it in the first period, right? Cranston had that goal and had a big hit. Now Armale, obviously being one of these leaders, trying to do the same thing here for this Quaker team.
Will stay here in the Millersville zone. He'll send it in. Deflection there. Nice block. As we got a whistle here. And then offside. So you get 2 power plays for Penn. Technically nothing to show for it, but I mean right after you get a score. So
Great
if you're
goal.
the Quakers, you'll take it.
Absolutely, right? You always, anything that you can get is what you're going to take. Obviously, we saw the Cranston goal as a deflection, that Pajankis goal as a deflection. Sometimes it's better to do it and have a dirty goal than a pretty goal because they both matter the same.
So Kassenberg keeps it in here off the face-off. Here's Bell with it. He'll ring it around for his teammate Board. Board able to get it out, but a little too far up there for DeZorko. That's Board able to deflect that one, but the pass off the mark there. Miscommunication between him and his teammate. As that was Corelli he was looking for. Could have been a 2-on-1 there potentially, but unable to happen there. But now in the pen zone. Pass too far there. Was looking for Buchanan, who had that first period goal. Kastenberg a little out of control there. Martin with it. Pass up for Corelli. Here they go. As DeZorko tried to lay it back for Board. Wasn't quite on target. Here's Keon with it. Nice check there. Nice defensive play from Martin, who's been really working on both sides.
He definitely has had himself a complete 200-foot game so far. They're going to need a lot more from him here if Millersville wants to get that huge one on the road.
Too wide there. It's about under 7 minutes left here in this second period. Ward using his body there along the boards. Deflection there. Here's Board. He'll send it up off the stick there of Weston Bieber. Bieber fighting there along the boards, using that body. Keon couldn't corral it there with the stick. Just Carey. Front on the boards. Carey gets it back. Carey deflected. Nice back check there from Keon. He'll hit the deck, though. As sending it in there. Nice save. Rebound opportunity. Another big save there from Averill. And we get a whistle here.
And that's bad. You hate to see that. Looks like he's in a heap of pain.
Yeah, so Keon down here. Slow to get up. Yeah. So with that, we're going to step aside real quick. All right, welcome back here on the Sports Fan Base Network. So Keon able to get up, helped up by his brother Zach. That was Jacob Keon, who was slow to get up there. Obviously, never like to see that whatsoever. But fortunate that he was able to get back up on the ice as he's helped.
He's in a world of pain, and
yeah,
that's just, it didn't seem like a contact injury either, which is worse than anything else usually, especially in a physical sport like this. You hate to see that happen. And when you look at the X's and O's side, that's going to be a tough loss so far for the Quakers, but nonetheless, you always look for the health of the athletes too. So
100%. So the face-off here in the Penn zone coming out of the injury timeout. A quick shot right on net. Rebound opportunity there. It'll go the other way now. Penn here. As Pajenkis brought it in. Takeaway here. There's Beaver with it. He sent it into the zone. Carey along the boards. They're trying to get that puck back, but take it away. Lift it up. But Quakers can't exactly clear it. Still in their zone. Morgan trying the back check there. Deflected. As Bond with it. Left it for Bojankis, now over there for it was Bunyata. Pass a little too far as the race back for it, but an icing called.
And again, we've kind of talked about it a little bit in that first period, right? We were seeing some of the stretch passes connect a little bit more here for Millersville. Again, they've had a couple opportunities as of late in front of Averill. He stood up big, making some huge saves. But right now, if you're looking here for Millersville, this forecheck so far in this second period started to kind of weigh them down. The Quakers are doing a good job of trying to tire them out.
We'll stay in the Penn zone here. Looking back for Kastenberg, but taken away. As Cranston couldn't quite control it. Pass up to Kastenberg. He was looking for it. Deflection there as Cranston hits the deck, tripped up, and we have a whistle.
Yeah, it's a tough one right there. That's Ford. Lost it in the neutral zone, and then honestly just kind of a physical reaction to it. Obviously trying to stick the leg out, but
yep,
that's tripping nonetheless.
It sure is, so.
We were just talking about it too, right? Obviously this forecheck was doing well for Penn. They were able to, try to wear down this Marauders team. Now you're giving this Millersville squad their first power play. Let's see what goes on here.
So first penalty of the game for Penn as an instant clear here. So kind of taking after what Millersville did on their 2 penalty kills. Martin with it. He'll send it up for Morgan. Here comes Morgan past the blue line into the Quakers zone. He'll send it around. Sent over. As a nice back check there from Potanin, who scored obviously the goal in the first period. Centering pass. Couldn't quite get his stick on it. That was Stromberg he was looking for him. So out of the zone. As a mishap there. But didn't quite hurt the Marauders. Cranston taking it in. He hits the deck and makes contact with the netminder. Is got a whistle here as Cranston is on the ice here.
A little slow. I was going to say, he's a little slow to get up. Good
able
thing.
to get up, though.
Yeah, that's always good. And besides that, I mean, right there, that's Armerly just playing hard towards the net, knows how obviously skilled and dangerous Cranston can be. Good job on the officials with no penalty call there. I feel like that was pretty much just hockey. And again,
yep, Armerly saying nothing's coming easy. If you're going to take it to the net, we're going to punish you there.
Absolutely. Obviously, right, make them get it the hard way. And besides that, too, good job by neither team getting up and, getting upset about it. No extracurriculars needed there.
Yeah. Averill keeping his composure here, but a face-off win here for Millersville. Just about a minute left in the power play. Maybe a potential chance here. Dick looking down low. That one off the stick. Whistle here.
Looks like they called a hand pass there. I don't know. I guess he might have just hit a Millersville player there. Guess he batted it down, and as he batted it down, went to a teammate. So
we'll take a face-off here from the blue line. 45 seconds left on the first Millersville power play of the game. Laid back for Dzurko. Dzurko checked. Stromberg with it, but lost it as Averill will freeze it there just to give himself a little breather. But it'll stay here in the Penn zone on this Millersville power play.
Another thing, again, we kind of talked about it first period. Millersville was doing well in the face-off dot. Penn's kind of battled their way back for it there.
Dzurko along the boards. Showing off that physicality there. Behind the net is Morgan. Morgan, nice pass up. Sending it over. That one goes wide. Morgan with it. Left it behind for his defenseman. There's a block there as that was Tarazi. Carey sending it over. Centering pass taken away, but still remains in the zone. Power play is over as gone out of the box. So even strike now as Penn now with it. Tarazi, who had the block during that power play. Armelay with it. Here's Brown. Leading scorer, but no points yet in this one. Just under 2 minutes left here in this second period. Nice big hit there, as that was Petticone laying the wood there. As glove save there, as that was Averill. Face-off win here for the Quakers. As steal here, almost, is Martin. Nice check there. Shot there, save made by Cassidy, whose name we haven't really heard too much recently.